Hey guys, it's Kai, and I'm gonna be going over the Travis situation that happened at his concert. And although I said ROR content would be my main content on this channel, I will be going over random things like this that I just don't agree with or disagree with, like apology videos or Tony Lopez drama. And I'm just gonna be dissecting that later on. But for Travis, I'm just gonna be explaining like the ignorance most people are showing to try to cancel him, or just like the blatant like lies that they've been making about him. But also, like, I'm gonna make it out there, Travis probably should have tried stopping his concert. He acknowledged it twice. And I'll explain that in, later on in this video. But I definitely think people have lied and actually been exaggerating things out of proportion. So with that out of the way, I'm gonna be going over a couple of videos I've seen on TikTok that have been very popular, hundreds of thousands of likes, and I'm just gonna be dismantling them and explaining why they're just either lying, they're being ignorant, or they're just being disingenuous with the message that they're trying to show. So for the first one, we have this guy saying Travis Scott sacrificed so many people's lives. You can't prove that. It's either just some bullshit like conspiracy theory, or it's just like, oh my god, symbolism that you can't prove. I haven't seen a direct source for this. If that happened, like, if it happened, it happened, but it shouldn't be projected onto Travis, as seen here. I'm not gonna say that this guy is saying that it's reflecting on Travis, but what he said is true, and it shouldn't be reflected on Travis. Travis doesn't have anything to do with that problem. Everybody been bringing up this clip talking about, oh, he stops the show for a shoe but not for his fans passing out. I mean, you could always just argue the shoe has more value than his audience. Okay, on an actual serious note, yeah, okay, bad joke, but honestly, when it comes to this, like, the dude is there, the problem is in his face. He's gonna be able to acknowledge it and notice it a lot quicker than him being up in the sky and like the air on a platform with his fans like falling around. Like, the problem is in his face. He's gonna acknowledge it. If you have been in a concert, a lot of people pass out, which is why even in the first clip that nobody shows in these videos, he does stop it. He goes, can he get, and he literally asks, can you help this person who's passed out on the floor? Nobody shows that though, because you know why? You gotta make them look bad. That's what you gotta do to get views. That's what you need to do to get them canceled. You'll never show both sides. You'll show him as a monster when he really actually did care for his fans. Should he have cared more? Yes, I will agree with that. Yeah. Everyone knows this clip. It's literally been in every compilation. It's a girl screaming, stop the show to some crew member. Bro, the crew member literally looked like he was confused, telling him to shoo, because they probably were, dude. They're confused. What are they gonna do? Try to yell at Travis, who's vibing, doing the robot? Like, it's gonna be very hard to tell like anybody that's actually running it to stop. Because for all we know, he could just be scared for his job. Like, if he loses his job, where does the income come? Like, it comes to whatever the person's viewing and feeling at the time. Oh, this is just Travis. Like, again, he acknowledges it, but like, who asked me to stop? Who asked me to stop? Yada yada. Like, okay, here, he said he did some research. Bullshit. He didn't show the actual good clip of him. But who asked me to stop? Who asked me to stop? Was that y'all? With your two hands up, y'all know what you came to do, let's go. Yeah, because he knows that in a concert, like, you're gonna end up fainting because they do drugs. It's pretty common. This scene is just the dude like getting help from the police. Like, yeah, I understand it's pretty grave when you look at it, and it's like where Travis is doing the robot. But you guys gotta realize, it doesn't make Travis not care about his fans. Dude is having his moment. He's focused on performing. Like, you do realize if you guys have ever performed, you zone out and you focus on what you're doing. You're not gonna pay attention to the millions of people, like the thousands of people that are around you, like feet below, like yards below, dude. Dude's on his little platform vibing. Like, that's simple. This is just the people dancing on the ambulance. This has nothing to do with Travis. This is actually just speaks levels about the actual audience. Like, yeah, it's pretty messed up. You should probably allow them to get help, but you can't really project this onto Travis at all because again, dude's just vibing, performing, doing what he's got paid to do. And this whole burning dove thing, like at its start, like where like the rock is and it's like burning, they always say it's like, oh, it's this menacing thing for like some like demonic thing for symbolism on their like little scheme. And these are the two things, they say it's a symbol of sacrifice or it's a symbol of rebirth. But there's, I'm not gonna say either of ours is like credible, but theirs is from this wiki, and it literally says, "Hello everyone from that one TikTok. Yes, we are all here together. Were we all misled? Maybe. Is Travis Scott still a Satanist? Most likely." Bro, that almost screams that they edited the freaking fandom to like side with their story. Like, I'm not gonna take that as credible. Like, what? But anyways, yeah, Travis probably should have actually assisted his audience a lot better. But all this like random symbolism and like conspiracy theory is just wrong. There's no actual proof for it. That's all I gotta say on the matter. Peace. Actually, I should probably be a little more compliant and actually specify what I meant. Yeah, Travis probably could have had better security, probably could have reacted a lot better when it came to actually viewing his fans being passed out, but to him it was probably the norm because it happens a lot, and he wasn't gonna know that people died or were actually dying and not just passed out. But we also have to realize he did acknowledge the fact that his fans were passing out. He did stop his show. Do not be ignorant, do not be disingenuous and try to show him as a worse person than he actually is. He did stop the show for his fans. Should have stopped it more? Yes. But for everything that the fans did, that is not gonna be reflected onto Travis. It shouldn't. Like, the fact that he's even caring and helping for these people is surprising because he had nothing. He doesn't have a reason to. They messed up at his concert. They did the drugs, they overdosed, they died. It's sad, yes, and they did show up, but it's willingly on them. But yeah, his shoes are worth more than the people's lives. W.